Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are already kind of zoomed in a little bit close up. We're gonna dive straight into applying makeup that claims to not need any touch-ups. That's what initially grabbed me. It's literally called Never Touch Up. That is such a bold statement right on a bottle because I just don't believe that. It says it's a 24-hour long-lasting wear oil control spray, and then there's a mattifying version as well that also says Never Touch Up, and then we have primers that say Never Touch Up, and then a bunch of other makeup right here, all around $5 that we are gonna play with and see if it lasts all day or if we have to touch up. So I wanna get straight into application. I have my brows on, and I have to say, whenever I start out these videos and I glance in the monitor and I see that I'm just like a blank canvas but with brows, I feel like I look like a Disney villain. Like I feel like I would scare children. Let's just get to application. And I think I need to decide what version of this Never Touch Up primer I'm gonna use. They have one that says Goodbye Pores, and I think I definitely am gonna use that in my pore areas, my T-zone. So let's just start there. This one online is $6.99, but I feel like where I purchased it, it was around $5. I got this stuff at CVS. I saw the display and I was just like, oh, new. Like it was just something so brand new and interesting and super affordable. Okay, so this comes out nice and puffy and very dimethicone feeling, kind of like a Professional and Tarte primer in one. It feels really nice. So I'm just going to press this into my pore areas that need help. Also, if you see like specks of annoying glitter on my face, I know. I have tried to wipe it off, and if you can see, I'm so shiny. I was playing around with the custom sparkle drops, custom enhancer glitter drops from CoverFX, and they look really pretty. But then I sat down and started smearing my face. Like I was just sitting here and kind of like rubbing my face apparently, because I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, why do I have glitter all over my face? Shoot, man, I like this primer. I have not liked a drugstore primer this much initially in a very long time. Okay, so they have a Goodbye Pores, a Fresh All Day, which is also mattifying. I don't think I need more mattifying. Usually a pore filling primer is enough to keep me matte. And then they have a Blemish Sweep. This is just like dimethicone. So this is more your standard kind of Smashbox-esque, Monostat-esque, really clear primer. The other one that I just used is that real intense pore filling that feels more like the Professional. What I am gonna do is use my preferred foundation, the Laura Mercier Long Wear, because I do wanna see if this setting spray and primer make my favorite foundation wear any better. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that, and I'll be right back. All right, foundation is done, and now we are going to test out this concealer. This is the shade Porcelain, and this is one of these kind of concealers that comes out of the little brush, and it has a nice light whipped texture. We're gonna pray for the best and just go underneath the eye and blend it out. Oh, you gotta be kind of careful because it's a little gloppy. And it's a no from me. It is actually taking off an entire section of my foundation in between my eyebrows. Super awesome. Okay, I actually need to like go back in with foundation. That's so weird. That normally doesn't happen. Okay, I'm trying to remedy the situation, but honestly, it's just making me look a little cakey and dry in between my eyebrows, which I don't like. So this is a no from me, but you know, I do like the primer. So we're gonna continue on with the RK by Kiss. Did I even tell you the brand name? No.
Oh my God. What kind of beauty guru do you think you are, Tati?
This is the Matte Finish Powder Foundation. Normally like these will open up so you can like really get your brush in there nice and even. That doesn't want to do that. Why? She is dusty. And we're just going to set the face. You know what? I kind of am curious. I just want to see with like a kabuki brush if I can get coverage out of this powder foundation. Actually, if you use a kabuki brush and you were to use this on its own without foundation underneath it, I actually think this would not be half bad. I'm gonna go ahead and dust a little bit of my Coty Airspun just underneath my eyes, just because this gives me a little bit of coverage just to kind of brighten things up. I am planning on wearing this makeup all day long so that I can do like a good solid check-in at the end of the day. All right, so before we get into eyes, I want to put on this 24-hour eyeshadow magic. This looks like a dupe for the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I mean, look at that, right? Except for it's pink. Applicator is very similar as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Ooh, that's quite nice. It's not like super oily and it has a little bit of color to it. Okay, eyeshadow magic. All right, so what I want to do today for eyes is keep it really light, and I always say that and then I end up with a smoky eye, but I really feel like I just want to keep it as natural as possible. So what I'm going to start out with on my eyes is Babyface from Makeup Geek, just on a fluffy brush, and I am just going to pat this all over the eyes just to set the eyeshadow primer in place. Create kind of like a really smooth base for us to work with. I'm going to take my Ebelin crease brush and I'm going to go into the shade Apricot, and this is from Mud Makeup, and I'm just going to lightly kind of wiggle this back and forth. This is the usual thing that I do, but then I kind of go crazy on the lid, you know? So I'm just creating a little bit of definition. I am going to go into the shade Gingerbread, and this is a colored rain shade, and I am going to take kind of a more flat brush. This is a MAC to I don't know what you are. We're taking this MAC brush, and I'm gonna go in and get the color on the flat portion of the brush, and I'm gonna pat this all over my lid. Natural. Look how we're natural today. Oh my gosh, this is like the old way that I used to do my makeup. And I don't know why I'm like craving it again, but I just am. Now that I have that color laid down on the lid, I'm gonna go back with the crease brush, grab a little on the tip of this brush, and kind of blend the whole thing into the crease. And going just a tiny bit darker, we're gonna go into Tan Lines from Makeup Geek, same brush, and just really emphasize the outer corner. So see, we're using kind of like the same whole color family and just continuing to build. I'm gonna take a smudger brush and a darker brown. This is NARS Galapagos, that's how I say it. And I'm gonna grab some color on the tip of this brush, and I'm gonna smudge this on my lash line as my liner. And you can always go over that with like a clean pencil brush. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of Tan Lines on this pencil brush and drag it underneath the lower lash line. And curl my lashes, pop on some mascara, and we're gonna get back. I'm gonna curl my lashes, pop on a little mascara, and we'll get back to the face. From here, we have an All Over Glow bronzing powder that is $3.99. Oh my gosh, they have so many products online that are actually even more interesting than what I saw in the store. So it doesn't say that it has SPF on the package, but online it says it does, so that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna crack into here and then bronze up my skin. I am going to take a Kat Von D brush. This is the number 20. Ugh, this is really shiny though. That's the only thing that's kind of like throwing me off is, it says bronzer, we're just going with it. We're gonna find out what happens. I'm just gonna bronze up my cheeks, almost using it as blush. If you're doing a more natural look and you just want some radiance to your skin, this can be a nice option. I just don't know how I like it on top of, you know, foundation and powder and all that. This is not bad though. I'm definitely having to build it up quite a bit, and I'm not wanting to use it on my forehead so much because I know that little bit of shine is gonna kind of grab at things the way I don't want them to. But on the cheeks, from what I can see in the monitor, it looks pretty good. So I have the Ruby Kisses All Over Glow Bronzing in the shade Flushed Glow. And now for highlight, we're gonna go into this right here. This is an All Over Glow. I would not put this all over, like judging by just what I can see through the plastic, it looks like it's gonna be super shiny. So I'm gonna start out just with a dry brush. Ooh, I can like see little bits of powder flying everywhere. It's picking up quite a bit just on a dry brush. And we're gonna go, oh, shoot. That is so different from what I expected. This is like very beautiful. It looks like the Milani one that I recently tried out that kind of had that peachy iridescence to it that I think is gorgeous. I actually really, really like that. That's so nice. I'm gonna put this on my lid a little bit as well. We are going to play with a few lip items right here. I have the Forever Matte. Like everything in this range is just like, this makeup will last forever. You never need to wash your face again. Oh, I do have a lip liner. The Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Totes Pink. And that is not firm at all. This has been my complaint with lip liners recently, that they're just almost a little bit too creamy. That's a really pretty color, but it's super creamy. So let's see what we can do here. It's pretty. I thought this would be darker, to be honest. I thought it would be, I don't know, a little more like the actual container. So now we're gonna go into Forever Matte in the shade Tippy Toe. It smells like if cough syrup were scented instead of cherry, but pineapple, that's what it smells like. Ooh, wow. Oh, Lord. All right, the dry down on this is so fast. I feel like before I had a chance to go back to my bottom lip and like blend anything out, it was already dried. Not sure if I'm impressed or annoyed by that, but let's see what a second layer does. What do we think of this color? It's a little dark for me. Like this is kind of one of those colors that I almost think makes me like worse. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a lighter one, just kind of tap this in the center just to kind of brighten things up just a little bit. This is a little patchy too. Oh, this could be a mistake. Yeah, I really don't like this. I want my dollar back. Feels super sticky, and I feel like I really, really, really want a gloss on top of it because it's just uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that these lip items for me are a pass. Forgive me, I know this is gonna piss some of you guys off, but I'm gonna put a gloss on top of it just because I can't. I just need something. And now I feel like I'm wearing 10,000 different lip things, because I am. All right, I am gonna contour just a teeny tiny little bit because I just feel like I want to. So I'm gonna take this Galactic Medium Luminous Face Powder and I'm gonna go in and just tiny circular motions right in here. And I didn't have a blush from this brand, so I am gonna put on a little bit of, let's use Melba from MAC. I'm gonna take my Sonia Kashuk brush. And this is the finished look. I am going to now use my Never Touch Up spray and set everything in. And then we are gonna see how many hours this wears. I'm gonna check back in with you guys tonight and see if this setting spray made my foundation last longer. I can already tell, of course, my under eye area is not doing what I want it to do, what it normally would do with the Shape Tape, Catrice, Fit Me, Maybelline Age Rewind, the new, not new, but new to me, Estee Lauder concealer. Like those are concealers that I know really cancel everything out. This one I know I won't be using again, so let's just ignore that. But I still think I'll be able to tell with everything else how it wore throughout the day. If my eyeshadow creased, I'll still be able to give you an update on the lips, so let's just lock it all in. Nice mist on here, actually. I'm impressed by that. Let's see if this is up to the claim. I will see you guys in several hours from now. I waited to do this final check-in till way too late. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about doing a final check-in, and then I was like, oh my God, I need to sit down and do a check-in about my makeup. So this is later than I would have liked to have done it, and my makeup has pretty much worn down entirely. This product did extend the wear time a little bit. I'm not hating it, which I'm surprised by. I actually really love the texture of the primer. I am gonna continue playing around with this just because it is the fluffiest pore-filling primer. I am so impressed with the texture. You never find anything like this at the drugstore. From there, I want to say the other thing I know you guys are probably curious about is the Never Touch Up setting spray. This is not gonna replace my Urban Decay. It's not gonna replace my Pixie. It's just, it didn't do anything to make my makeup like that much more wow. Like everything kind of wore off the same way it normally does. So although this is not horrible and I don't hate it, I'm not gonna keep using it. So from there, I do wanna say that this highlighter surprised me for $3.99. I would recommend it. It's a beautiful color. I wanna check out more of the shades that they have. I was kind of wowed by it. It didn't wear as long as I wanted it to, so that was a drawback, but I thought it was so pretty and so bright and just luminous and pretty that I can't say too much bad about it. And then the bronzer, shimmery bronzer, not my thing. It did kind of wear off. It didn't blotch off, which was nice. This eyeshadow primer, dude, total dupe for Urban Decay. I will keep using that one for sure. The lip stuff, too sticky. The concealer, I feel like I have dark circles under my eyes, so it's like, next. The last thing I wanted to do really quickly is try on this lip gloss right here. It's the Plush Cream Lip Gloss. I realized that I did not try this. And you know what? The lipstick wore off so quickly and was sticky and awful that, you know, we may as well see if this one's good. So that would be a no. That's a no for me. All right, you guys, so this is a new range and some of it I like and will keep using. Others I'm just not gonna use again, not gonna mess with. If you've tried things from this line that you love, that you think are not hyped up enough, that you think I need to discover and talk about because this is extremely affordable makeup, then leave those comments in the description box below. If you enjoyed me doing an affordable wear test, where it kind of didn't work out by the end of the day and I'm sitting down, not looking that glamorous and still doing a check-in, then show some love and hit the like button. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. I hope you are having a good one and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah.